HiroHiro探偵団
Hey, I have some important to talk to you about. Can you meet me at the usual restaurant tonight at 7?
Sure! I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna get all dressed up.
Okay. Sayaka's tone was the exact opposite of mine. She sounded so happy. She had to have been thinking that I was going to propose to her. Sayaka, I'm sorry. Sayaka and I had been dating for over 2 years. We were both 25, so it's not crazy to think that we were having getting married soon. Everything was going well between us, so she certainly was not expecting me to break up with her all of a sudden.
We're opening up a new branch in Brazil. Can you go the next month?
Huh? A business trip to Brazil?
It's not business trip. I'm transferring you there.
Transfer? I suddenly got ordered to move halfway across the world for work. At first, I thought about taking Sayaka along with me.
I want to work even after getting married and having kids. I love my job. I want to have a career of my own. How cool would that be?
But then, I remembered what Sayaka had said before. I didn't want Sayaka to have to quit her job that she loved and worked so hard just because of me. Plus, I don't have the right to take her freedom away from her. If we think about what's best for her, breaking up is the best choice. So I decided to tell Sayaka the next day that I was breaking up with her.
Oh, Hiro!
You already here. Sorry, I'm late.
Don't worry about it. So, what do you think of my dress? I bought it earlier today.
It's cute. You always look good in blue. Sayaka's ear got red, and she was fidgeting nervously a little. Her ears always get red when she's embarrassed. I'm supposed to break up with her, yet here I'm not seeing how cute she is. My chest hurts. No, I have to do this for her sake.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Sayaka asked me expecting good news. I had no choice but to tell her. After all, I was going to Brazil. Yeah, actually, I'm sorry, but I think we should break up. Sayaka froze up. She didn't move at all. It was as if time itself had stopped. Tears began to roll down her face.
You're kidding, right?
Sayaka said in trembling voice. Her tears began to fall on the table. She must have been incredibly shocked because she spoke in a volume that was much too loud for the situation. I felt terrible. I'm really sorry. I'm getting transferred to Brazil, and I don't want to ruin your career.
What? Really?
When Sayaka said that, people at the other tables began to whisper amongst themselves. They were sure in talking about how much of a terrible guy I was. Yes, really. I'd be living on the other side of the world, so it would be almost impossible for us to see each other. That's why. Sayaka started to cry harder. I really am a terrible person. I do love her, but if I tell her that now, she'll just be even more hurt. I know it must hurt for her right now, but there's nothing I can do for her. Just as I thought that, something unexpected happened. Huh? For some reason, everyone started clapping for us. Our heads were filled with question marks. We were left sitting there clueless. Finally, someone shouted something out which made us finally understand.
Congratulations!
Good job on proposing. Does I really think?
That you proposed to me?
Yes, everyone actually thought that I had proposed to her, and she said yes. They couldn't be farther from the truth. What do we do? I can't go telling them that I broke up with her. I glanced at Sayaka. She wasn't just confused. She was utterly crushed. Then, just when I thought things couldn't get any worse.
Congratulations on your proposal. And thanks for always coming to our restaurant.
Please, no. This is awful. The mood at our table compared to the rest of the restaurant is like night and day. Yin and yang, dogs and cats. I don't even know what I'm saying. All I know is that this is bad. We had no choice but to eat the cake that was presented to us. When we stood up to leave, another round of applause started. They wouldn't stop congratulating us. I took Sayaka's hand. She felt like a shadow of her former self. I waved to everyone as we left the restaurant. That must have been the worst dinner in history. It was pure torture. 2 years later.
Hurry up! We're gonna miss the Festa Junina.
I know. Once I get off the phone, I had to get ready right away. After that dinner, we talked it out and decided to get married. Sayaka negotiated with her company to let her work remotely from Brazil. With how good her performance was, her company was more than happy to let her do so. I really should have talked with Sayaka before doing anything rash. If I had, that bizarre turn of events at the restaurant would have never happened.
That one time you tried to break up with me?
I said I was sorry. Even now, she brings it up whenever we fight. Fair enough. It was totally my fault after all.